Alright YouTube, Farmwell Sniddle here again today, messing around on Farm Simulator 15. Anyway, today is February the 2nd, 2017, and time right now is 9:16 Eastern Standard Time. Anyway, I'd like to talk about the events that have been happening this past week, such as the riot at University of California, Berkeley, out in California, where they burned a bunch of buildings, beat up a bunch of Trump supporters, because some, in protest of a gay Jewish person who was going to talk to them and give them a speech. That was it. What the heck, guys? He was gay. And I thought the liberals were the most peaceful people, but instead, it turns out they're not quite there yet, sadly. And it shames me why you have to resort to rioting just because you think you're the most important person in the world. Well, you're not. I'm sorry to tell you this. You're not. No single person is the most important person in the world. We all play our equal parts and we're all important in the world. Each person plays a very important part in how this world works. Anyway, back to topic. I don't get it. Why do you also have to burn down buildings because your president that you thought was going to win didn't win? Well, that's too bad. Suck it up and deal with it, folks. And as you can see here, I'm just messing around on the Farm Simulator 15, another one of Farm Simulator games I have, because I'm bored, and I'm done doing homework for the night. Did homework all day, took a test today, and now I'm done for the night. So, again, sorry for sidetracking. It's easy for me to get sidetracked. So, anyway, that kind of scares me, because what if someone like that comes on my campus, which is Vincent's University, and the students on here that didn't want Trump as president, I don't know who they are. Hopefully I don't have to find out who they are. And decide to throw a riot and start burning buildings like they did out in California on UC Berkeley campus. That kind of scares me, because the only protection I have on me is this pocket knife here. I mean, it's got some weight, so I guess if I practice throwing it enough, I could throw it in self-defense, but, that's about it. That's really the only weapon we're allowed to have on campus is a knife. I do carry a second one. Sometimes I keep this little buck knife, which is made in America. Alright. And I carry that one. It's never been used. Had to resharpen it just because sitting and running my fingers across it, the oil made it dull. So, it's fairly sharp. And this knife here is pretty sharp. Anyway, I'd also like to talk about what I'm going to be doing for the next videos for this year. I mean, I'm not for sure if I'm going to be able to do any videos this summer. It all depends on if I get an internship somewhere or not. I haven't called or applied for one yet. There are a few available. My soil science teacher here has found and he has contact with. So I'm gonna look into those, some more, maybe call them sometime next week. I'm not for sure on what I'm going to do about that yet. But if I don't do an internship, if I have free time over the summer, there will be some haymaking videos. They won't be full-length videos, just because my tractor, the tractor we used to cut hay with, has left-hand hydraulics. So the hydraulic lever's on the left-hand side of the tractor, which is weird because our hay bind sits out to the right side of the tractor. So there's a few rough spots in the field where we have to lift the hay bind up just enough so it doesn't drag in the ground, so the knives don't dig dirt. And it's very annoying, so there probably won't be a lot of full-length videos if there are any haymaking videos this year. But I will be going home this weekend, so you will get to see some sort of progress we have made on the H. We haven't made, according to my dad, they haven't done much with it as of recently. So what you see is what you get, but you'll get to see it. The paint stripped off of it. We are gonna repaint from the transmission housing on forward on the tractor, on the engine blocks mainly. We're not touching the hoods right now. The hoods are in okay shape, so we're not gonna bother repainting those, as far as I've been told. My dad hasn't told me all that, but I don't think we're gonna touch the hoods, just because that's too much work, and time will be getting close at some point. We don't want it sitting in the shop too long to where it's useless in the summertime, because that's my hay raking tractor at the moment. You might even see a 4.8N we have. You might, and I might do a tractor tour, shed tour while I'm at home. Equipment tour. Whether you get to see all our equipment or not, I'm not for sure on that. So, it'd be interesting to do a video driving home, but I doubt that's going to happen too, because the fact that I have to go through towns, and then I also have to go through and it's 3 hours to get home, and I don't normally edit my videos, so I've actually never edited any of my videos. As a matter of fact, all my videos have been straight out of the camera card. So, what you see is what you get in my videos. And that's another reason you won't see full-length haymaking videos, because it'll take me 3 to 4 hours to do an 8-acre field, a 10 to 8 acre field, 8 to 10 acre field. Jeez, I gotta get my numbers straight here. And we run a lot of hills, so it's just easier to not film while mowing hay. Also, for the fact is, none of our fields are square. Yes, you get maybe 10 square rounds in, maybe 20 depending on how wide the field is, but I'm not for sure on that number of square rounds. I've never really counted, because after the first round or two, you're like, this is going to take a while, so just going to keep going. Anyway, and we wind up pointing about halfway through the field, so yeah, you might see me, I might make a video if I'm home over the summer long enough to do some hay, of greasing the equipment, getting it ready to go, fueling the tractor. That's probably going to be about it though. I'm not really sure on the summer ordeal yet, so yeah. As of right now, I'm just sitting here chisel plowing, wheat stubble in with a New Holland T700 or T9700, I mean, big articulated on ATI tracks. And I have another tractor here. This one Jeff Raymond might like. It's a versatile 500 on Delta tracks. This is what he really needs on his farm. I really think he needs tracks on his tractor. One, it would make them look cool, and two, they're tracks. You can't go wrong with tracks. Problem is, I'm sure they're expensive, so. But I thought you might like to see that, Jeff Raymond. I really thought you would, because you seem like a versatile type of person. It's hooked up to the John Deere 2720 Ripper. And that's going to be all for my video tonight, folks. Thanks for watching. Sorry if it ran real long. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.